in Europe, you have a lot of places where you can literally have taxes as Dubai. Of course, welcome, I'm Fausto Carnevale, Italian tax accountant, and in this video we will see if moving to Europe is better than Dubai in terms of taxes. And I decided to do this video because we have a lot of news in Europe. I invite you to have more information, to watch also all the other videos that we did in this channel ESENtaxa. Again, we are international tax consultants, so again, before starting the video, please have a look in the description because you can directly contact us for a consultancy. So why and if this is the right thing to ask today, it is better to move to Europe or to move to Dubai in order to save taxes. And in this video I'm referring to you as a maybe citizen of the United States. You may already know that in order to legally avoid the taxes of your country, you have to refuse to be an American citizen, refuse your passport. I will also referring to people that are coming from Asia and even people that are in Europe, even in my own country, in Italy, entrepreneurs. The question is, it is really a good thing to move to Dubai, or you can still move to Europe and save taxes. And also, I would like to mention again, I don't know if you remember, I already told you in the end of 2022, I've been to Lisbon in order to analyze a little bit more in detail the economic situation, the taxes. I spoke with several lawyers. I also put an interview here in the channel. And again, I'm trying to understand what is the best jurisdiction. So it's it really Dubai, because we are not talking, we're not advising you to move to Dubai in this channel, but you know, as tax consultant, we know more or less, let's say 80-90% of all the rules in the world. So we also know Dubai. Is it really convenient, especially if you work online? We are doing consultancy online, you maybe work for a company. It is required for you to work, so this is not the right thing, it is not required. You are allowed to work wherever you want, so maybe you are already thinking to relocate. So before thinking the Dubai, Monte Carlo, just consider two things. In Europe, you have a lot of places where you can literally have taxes as Dubai. Of course, there are certain conditions, and of course, you cannot always have 0% of taxes. We are considering 10-15% of taxes a good margin. We also have to consider, and I'm not anyone to give you advice, but in terms of quality of life, I'm sure that the European countries, especially Italy, Portugal, you can benefit of a lot of things. Okay, maybe I admit it because I'm from the south of Italy. If you move to south of Italy only for tax purposes, you won't have nothing compared to Dubai in terms of things to do, restaurants, activities. By the way, you can always move to other places in Europe. So to answer the questions, Dubai it is better, it depends. If we are thinking of a range of income more than 120,000 euro, between 100 and 250, 500, so if you're not earning massive incomes, consider that you can move to Portugal and you can apply the NHR regime, or you can move to Italy and you can use the new impatriate regime. Why I'm saying new? Because finally it has been clarified that you don't have to pay on the social contribution the full amount of IRPEF. I know that what is the IRPEF? Again, I invite you to watch all the other videos because actually we are doing video every week. So if you like our content, the best things for you to stay informed is to watch the other videos because we talked about Italy, Portugal. If you say I'm from Asia, of course, maybe Dubai is easier because you can go back faster to your country. At the same time, if you're from Europe, this is another great thing because I have a friend, an entrepreneur, is from Italy, moved to Portugal. He was thinking to move to Dubai, but then he said to me, you know what, from Lisbon, when I want to go back to Italy, I can do it in two hours. For instance, Lisbon, it is a great city and you have a lot of activities. Same time you pay taxes, you pay almost zero taxes. Also, Belgium is a good strategy because if you are Okay, first of all, in Belgium you have the highest quality of life in Europe, I would say. Not in Belgium, in all the countries, but especially in the Brussels and the north. In Brussels also you can easily find friends and having a good life if you simply speak English, even if you don't speak French or Dutch. So Brussels is a great city. Also, you have to consider that if you have an e-commerce, you can't have 0% taxes in Belgium. You can have a lot of advantages when you open a company, an SRL, but it is nothing compared. So Dubai, is it always the best scenario? In my opinion, not. In my opinion, you should consider also Portugal, Italy, or Belgium. Belgium, if you, for instance, have to open a legal structure, so you don't work online. You need, for instance, you want to open a restaurant. So in this case, you want to live maybe not in a 0% tax zone of country, but maybe you want to live in a place where your children can go to school. They have the metro, the buses, the good services. And Brussels, in my opinion, is better than Lisbon, than Dubai for all those things. Because, for instance, me, sometimes, you know what, I love cars. Sometimes I think, I want to buy this car. Oh, maybe I need a bigger car. But then I think, why do I need a car, actually? I'm moving by bike. Sometimes I run. I just did a half marathon in Brussels. So in Brussels, you don't even need a car. But this is the same in Lisbon as well. Maybe in Dubai you need a car, or you need to have a taxi. I have always been in Dubai last year, end of 2020 to 2021. So what can I say? Consider first, how old are you? What are your steps? And the most important thing, if you are not sure, it is quite easy. You can contact us and we can have a check together. We can do a consultancy together in order for you to be 100% sure. So until next time, Fausto Carnevale, subscribe to the channel and enjoy your staying in Europe.